Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph. We finally found Captain Seilkind. We've been looking all over the city, and he's right here in the barracks. Quite sure I've been here. I've actually been in the building, talking to other captains, and I didn't see this guy standing right outside in front of the door. Well done as usual. I found the missing scouts. They are dead. Seilkind lowers his head, says nothing. After a while, he nods sullenly. Well, we're at war. Thank you for discovering their fate. What exactly happened to them? We got 7,000 gold, which is not too shabby. And we don't even answer his question. What exactly happened to them? Oh, I don't care, I got my money. I'm out of here. Yep. That's how you get angel wings, people. Okay, we have some decrees. Apparently, we can rank up military, and that would bring our military to 5. I'm not quite sure if 5 is the highest. It certainly looks like it, because diplomacy hasn't been leveled up for quite a while now, so it would be really nice if we could get all of them to 5. We don't need to put a lot on leadership, though. So let's issue this decree for military, and then we can also do a diplomacy one. There we go. And then I'm taking the party out to a wedding. Let's see what happens at Sir Elan of the Houndheart's wedding. Ooh, and we found ruins. Okay, that's where we're gonna go next. That's where we're gonna go right now, actually, because we forgot our the one required companion. So let us go to the ruins of this hamlet. So the ruins of Ashberry Hamlet, the residents of this village were famous for their hospitality and skill as craftsmen. All surrounding lands celebrated the berries, sweets and wooden utensils that could be bought here. Then the demons surrounded the village and feasted for 3 weeks, entertaining themselves with elaborate tortures. The villagers died in pain, cursing the crusaders who never came to help them. Well, we're here now. Hi. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Well, we found the village.
Close ranks.
And it's Spectre time again.
Make your peace. Disappear.
That went a lot better than expected.
I'll make short work of this.
And Rachel actually reached that one. Wow, okay. Go wild,
I'll
Rachel.
remove this obstacle.
You're in my way.
I will resist.
Out of my sight.
Oh,
Press the attack.
Rachel making some moves, which was were not planned.
You're irrelevant.
We can do it.
There we go. Very funny to see how the ghosts or the specters fly. Oh, combat is not done yet? Oh, okay. Oh, something happened there. Look at that.
Prepare yourself.
We really entered the A ghost town,
I
quite
will see to
literally.
your demise.
What is this? 28, okay. Can we get out of there? Doesn't look like we can. That in a nice chunk. Let's get Cauldar over here. That only did very little damage. Alright. We got a whole bunch of people being mind controlled.
Precision and grace.
There we go, we can fireball ghosts. That's how we do it.
Forwards! We won't falter.
Come on, Cauldar. Okay, Greybor got up at least. Let's have him wait over there. Okay, let's heal Cauldar. Still not dead.
Strike with all your might.
Come on, Cauldar. It's too hard. And we just keep taking damage. Still not enough. Come on. A bit silly to waste a fireball on that, but I had to get it over with because it just took too long.
Ending just yet.
Okay, now where is the rest of the bunch? Okay, they're still alive. If barely. Okay, good thing we purchased a bunch of remove paralysis scrolls, because otherwise we would have been waiting for 5 minutes. Let's just check the outside first before we enter these buildings. But sure, not much good is gonna come from that.
March on. Let's save some adventures for later.
Another eyeball for the collection. Knowledge World.
A success worthy of praise.
The burned out husk of a traditional Sarkorian house. No houses like this have been built for a century. Okay, that doesn't seem to reveal much more. Okay, we got a demon army approaching us here, so how about we grab them before they do something silly? Didn't look like too dangerous of an army. Okay, we can get right in there. We could kill all of them with one spell. Well, that was a good bunch of them though. Very nice. I don't think our elemental friends are gonna do much. Okay, let's just quickly heal. They don't seem to do a lot of damage at all. How about we hit the incubi here? We're pretty much completely surrounded now. There we go. And I'm guessing we're pretty close to the end of the rest of the troops as well. Okay, while I'm out here... Oh, that was a level 7 army though. Okay. Actually totally did not look at... at what level Chiva Kaboya's army was at. I totally did not check. In any case, the idea is to go to the wedding celebration once again. And this time we even brought the correct party member. Commander Seelah, you're here! Elan is trying so desperately to hide his excitement. It's almost comical. Welcome! I'm a little confused. Where are the musicians, the crowd of drunken guests? The last wedding I went to, we got the priest drunk off his face. Oh, please don't try to do that here. We are already in enough trouble. Kiana worships Desna, I Iomade. In the end, we invited the priestess of Abadar to conduct the ceremony so that no one would be offended. Congrats, where's the bride? Let me tell you everything. Before the official ceremony, all the guests are enjoying themselves at 2 venues. The one on the right has been organized by my Houndhearts, the one on the left by Kiana's friends. Each venue has its own team, but I won't tell you which is which. It will be more fun to see for yourselves. Both venues have food and drinks and a little contest. You can win prizes. Kiana is greeting guests at her venue, and I'm leaving for mine now. I have a special role to play there. Enjoy, Commander. There is still time before the beginning of the ceremony. Seelah, thanks for coming too. Have fun, then talk to Arsino to start things off. Well... Oh, there's the bridesmaid. It's gonna have to wait though, because I saw loot. The best man! A face steps into your path. You suppose he must be a Houndheart, but this knight's armor is mixed with gaudy items, and there are a few fate wings fastened on his back. Hail, travelers, you're stepping into the wonderful land, the charmed land, the most perfect land ever created by the gods, the first world. I am its guard, the beautiful Fey Gate Mistress. But before you enter, answer my question. What is the key that opens every gate? Valor. Indeed, for it was the valor of my comrade Elan that won the heart of the beautiful Kiana. Now we may enter and learn the mysteries of the past and fight for the treasure of our Fey ruler. The Fey points to the middle of the tent, where seated on a throne is none other than Elan. His head is crowned with fake horns, a green cape sweeps over his shoulders, and his torso is proudly bare. Is Elan pretending to be the Wild Hunt monarch? He is the monarch, the true ruler of the magical land of the First World. The Fey lowers his voice. The bride is particularly taken with the costume. So Fey, what is this tiara you're wearing? It's so beautiful and exquisitely crafted. This is the tiara of beautiful Fey. Tell you the truth, I borrowed it from my sister as a prop. It was a gift from some admirer of hers. She's gone off him now. Doesn't wear it anymore, but I believe it's the work of Sunhammer himself. It's a good thing that it's not a real Fey tiara. Real Fey tiaras can make strange things happen. You put one on and donkey ears might grow out of your head. What's the Fey ruler's treasure? It's a priceless artifact which our monarch has owned since the dawn of time. Looks exactly like an ordinary broom. Don't be fooled into thinking we Fey simply failed to find any good props. So the artifact, the monarch used to own it, but then a treacherous predator, the most fearsome of any who live in the forests of the First World, sneaked into the treasury and stole it. Is he referring to me stealing stuff in the chest? This predator lives in a secret lair, which is conveniently located in this area. Everyone who makes it through the enchanted wilds of the First World, reaches the beast lair, will get a reward. Oh damn, old-timer Seelah hasn't played games like this since our thieving days. Oh, we've got to accept a challenge, Cauldar. Alright, let's take part in the treasure hunt. Alright, I'll repeat the rules. You need to search our corner of the First World, find our amazing broom-shaped artifact. First you need to answer a few riddles. You'll see. And come face to face with the dangerous predator, then you'll get the reward. Well, so far I'm doing okay. We are looting. We're making our saving throws. Here is the beast. We found the beast. Oh, hello adventurer. You must be looking for the artifact that was stolen from the Wild Hunt monarch. I am the beast who crept in and snatched the artifact. I've taken steps to prevent the stolen property from being returned to its rightful owner. Namely, I placed a true artifact among several fakes. You will never guess which is a real one. The beast points at a few identical brooms. Are you the predator? The most formidable beast in the forests of the First World? Actually, I'm a lawyer from Nerosian and a friend of Elan. The predator makes a helpless gesture. But when they were giving out rolls for the celebration, guess who was appointed the magical beast? Said I was the hairiest fellow in the party. Well, that's a compliment. It's alright, I have my own wedding coming up. I'll even the score then. So what will happen if I choose the fake artifact? According to the rules, you are supposed to turn to stone if you take the wrong broom. I mean artifact, but to be honest, I'm willing to help you out. I actually forgot which one I marked was the right one. So I can just take the broom and go. There was supposed to be a battle with the predator, but I'm not drunk enough for that yet, so just take the broom and go. Don't forget to give it to Elan. Monarch will give you a reward for returning the artifact. Oh, that's it already? Okay. Elan is trying very hard to maintain his aloof demeanor, but he can't help breaking into a smile for every few moments. Mortals, you have returned my artifact and I shall reward you forthwith. We Fey monarchs are noble beings, not evil at all. Color me surprised, friend. Never thought I'd see our straight-faced Sir Elan come to his wedding dressed up as a Fey princeling. I'm begging you, no jokes about the horns, please. I want to be remembered as the cuckold bridge groom. Don't know if you ever fallen in love, Seelah. I don't remember you ever talking about it. When it happens, you're no longer who you once were. Suppose I didn't expect this of myself either, but Kiana was so desperate to have an unusual wedding. Thought to myself, as unusual as the gold, and should do something I've never done before. Well, the wedding's great. Having fun. All the guests keep telling me that. That means all the effort was worth it. And now, if you please, I'd like to return to my role. Please continue enjoying the festivities. Okay, shall we speak to this fake Sheikah here? You see a broad-shouldered dwarf woman wearing a hood. The outline of her form is constantly trembling and shifting, probably because of a spell of some sort. Greetings, traveler. We are Sheikah the Many, the rulers of time, piercing through all epochs. We know all the secrets of the past and the present. We can reveal your destiny through this fortune cookie. Let's take a fortune cookie. The note in the cookie says, don't believe in solitary life. There is always someone who can't take their eyes off you. Yes, that someone is called Darren. And hopefully at some point, Queen Galfrey. You can't be the real Sheikah, right? The woman winks, but says nothing. Alright, I'll go now. So can we get out on this side somehow? Guessing we're not speaking to these guys, so let's walk into the other side. Here's the bridesmaid. Oh, that's a bridesmaid. Oh, okay. I thought, what is this?
Onwards.
I thought I had found the bride, but it's a bridesmaid. Okay. Here's Kiana. Slender young woman in a flowing dress walks towards you. The first thing you notice is her eyes. They're striking blue-green. Welcome, travelers, to the secret seep land of Ustalav. You've come to the kingdom of grim mysteries and exquisite secrets. I, the vampire princess, am delighted to see you in my castle. After a pause, the girl smiles coyly. I'm glad to finally meet you, Commander Seillah and Kiana, soon to be the wife of that unfortunate knight who invited you here. Horrible. Imagine walking through the Worldwound and then bam, you're in Ustalav. Not even sure if a paladin is allowed to feast with a vampire princess. It's lucky you're not a follower of Pharasma, valiant Seelah. Arsano, the Drezen priestess of Abadar, is a short distance away from the happy bride. Although I'll admit, I'm not used to feasting with the undead either. Oh, stop it. My friends and I are completely harmless vampires. We won't bite. Truth be told, we chose the team of Ustalav because it lets us wear beautiful dresses, light candles, drink red wine all evening, pretending that it's blood. Personally can't think of a better way to celebrate my wedding. Oh, vampire princess, I am so honored to be your guest. Welcome, guest. My castle may be humble, but I hope it will entertain you. I am quite sure it will provide me with some loot. How about that? Let's see.
Let us be off.
What a discovery.
We discovered a bone. Wow. we discovered a bone. Okay. So let's grab all of this. And what is this? Trickery 28. Oof. That might not work. That actually does completely nothing. Great. Let's quickly run over here to this side of the map. Make sure that there is no demon ambush waiting for us. We found something here. The rings of the future husband and wife, the one brought by Kiana and the one given by Seelah to Elan.
March on.
Okay, the rings are still here, that's positive. Let's speak to Arsano, get this party started. Arsano lowers his head gracefully. My commander, how can I help? Well, you could give me some more Raise the Dead scrolls. Probably gonna need those. I don't mind spending the time before the ritual with you. You sure I'm a boring companion? There's plenty of entertaining activities around. I've seen enough of the entertainment. Your company is most welcome, Knight Commander. Here we go, let the sacrifice begin. I might have your attention, everyone. Before we get to the important part of the ceremony, I want to welcome two very dear guests. I think everyone is going to turn into a demon in a moment. Like everyone. This is the commander of the 5th Crusade, thanks to whose efforts a Sword of Valor now flies proudly over Drezen once more. And Seelah, Paladin of Iomedae, Commander's companion and someone I have the honor of calling a friend. Seelah, would you say a few words? Oh boy. Good thing she isn't drunk yet.
Hello, everyone. Hey, I need some advice. What should I say? Giving speeches really isn't my thing.
Oh boy. Speak from the heart, Seelah.
Right. I always complicate things, but I just need to say what I feel. Friends, I'm not good at making beautiful speeches, so here's an ugly speech, but it comes from the heart. I am so happy for you. May everything be good for you. May all your troubles pass you by. May neither demons nor misfortunes ever separate you. That's what we're fighting for, isn't it? For weddings, fun, and laughter. Even in the cursed lands of the Worldwound. Even after 100 years of war.
Yep, you're right.
You know, I wanted you to come here with me so I could show you that our efforts aren't in vain. Not long ago, demons ruled over all of this area we're in. And they did all sorts of abominable things here. But now, Drezen stands as an indestructible fortress. And weddings are taking place here. It's all because of you. So, let's watch the ceremony and enjoy ourselves.
Arseno casts a solemn look over the gathered crowd. Her eyes are glistening either from emotion or the vampire wine. Welcome, honored guests, to the wedding of Elan and Kiana. Today I'm delighted to play my part in the beginning of something so special, the beginning of a new happy family. And something as strong as your love for one another is born from the chaos of life. All the gods of order triumph. Seelah is listening to the priestess with a broad smile on her face. Before we begin the most important part of the ceremony, I shall ask all the guests to put something in this cup that they think will serve the newlyweds well in their new chapter. I've heard about this custom. It's called the Cup of Wishes. People put nice little things symbolizing wishes. For example, a coin for wealth, toy for birth of a child, and so on. I'll put in a coin. I'll do the same. The guests put their gifts into the cup one by one. A luxurious shimmering tiara, a flashy ring, Tiara's friend, even takes the bejeweled collar from around her dog's neck and puts it in the cup. What does that mean? I wish you lots of puppies? Like, I'm really sitting like on the edge of my seat waiting for the demons to arrive. Like, it's impossible to have like a fun activity here in the Worldwound, right? Oh, friends, but these gifts are too expensive. The keeper of the macabre menagerie smiles to Kiana, showing her fake fangs. Don't even think about refusing. They come with the best of wishes. Oh, here we go. We're starting. Let's look at the cup of gifts. Each piece of jewelry was innocuous enough on its own, but now that they've all been gathered together, your suspicions have been raised. Their magical auras are too strong and varied to belong to mundane trinkets, possessing only enough magic to adjust their size to the wearer. Seelah, the jewelry. There's something wrong with it. I had this feeling that something was wrong. It's a jewelry, right? Yeah, what did I just tell you? They're all made by Master Sunhammer, weren't they? He also made the ring that... The gifts have been given, let us praise the gods. In the name of Abadar, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may exchange rings and join your lips in a kiss. Okay, let's just attack the ring. Oh, who's that? You ruined everything, mortal. There we go. Here's the demons.
They will break against our resolve.
Well, that's a whole bunch of them. That is a whole bunch of them. What do we got? Gibrelet, that's a shadow demon. A sheer, Omox, Abyssal Huntress. Well, you're the closest.
Guide my hand.
Okay, Darren. I think it would be a lot of fun if we animate a bunch of undead right here somewhere. Just to keep them occupied, and they actually hit. That is surprising. Not quite sure why they're all attacking the same one though. Let's start smiting evil. Ooh, Nenio, you are in the wrong part of town there. Yep, I thought that was gonna happen. It's our first chain lightning of the game. Shebang! That's more like it. I guess he died. And everyone is trying to grab Cauldar, of course, as usual. Okay, Seelah. Let's inspire a bunch of courage. And let's Mighty Omox and walk in that direction. These Houndheart Knights are dumb. Like, really.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, that's one down. They're all walking through one attack of opportunity after the other. Makes so little sense. Let's bless everyone. That is a move action. Ranger's Bond. Now let's see if we can shoot that shadow demon. We can. Okay, Cauldar. I think it's time for the Light of the Angels. Nenio, that spell was so cool. Let's do that again. Nice. I like it. Shadow Demon is almost down. It's getting a bit tough to see what is what, though.
Into the fray.
That was a really nice attack. Okay, Regil. What do we got? We got the Abyssal Huntress here. Oh good, Arsenault is helping out. That is very positive. Let's cast Bane. Rochelle, can we hit the shear?
I will resist.
Very nice.
Forward!
So far we are doing really well, to be honest.
Mind over muscle.
Yeah. Oh, Elan, now you're getting to action, huh? Okay.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
So almost everyone is down. What do we got still? Only... What's wrong with that guy? We can't hit him? Okay. Now we should kill it. There we go. Arsenault leans over a girl's body, whispering the words of some prayer or spell. Then she looks up. Her eyes are full of terror. Commander, I must inform you, we've fallen victim to a demonic plot. Really? Wow, you don't say, Arsenault. But I don't understand. How? Why? Priestess, you need to focus. Do you know what happened or not? Yes, I think so. You all know what possession is, yes? Where a demon can take over a body of a mortal? Well, there's a more cunning version of this process. Where the demon possesses the body, the poor victim's soul is transferred into a special vessel. A vessel for souls. The item most commonly used for this is a gemstone. All this jewelry was made by the same person, Derek Sunhammer, right? That I do not know. Well, I do, I can smell it. All this shit came right from under the same sewer. You say possession? So Curl was possessed by a demon that day back at the Houndheart's camp? This young boy's body is alive, but the soul is gone. Arsenault moves her hand from pointing at Curl to gesture to the other people lying motionless around her. As are the souls of the other guests, even the poor dogs. Their bodies have been possessed by demons for some time already. Their souls have been transferred into the jewelry. The demon behind this plot stole the cup, taking all the souls with him. Until the jewelry is found and destroyed, we have no hope of saving these poor people. Can't leave it like this, our friends need our help. I wish I knew if this tragedy could have been prevented. Well, don't blame yourself, demons are famous for their guile for a reason. They use our better sentiments against us. How can I not blame myself when all this crap is happening around us? And even with the new divine power, Seelah the Dimwit can't do anything about it. What can we do, Commander? If demons have kidnapped the souls trapped in the jewelry, we must stop them. I know what we have to do. We need to get back to Drezen now. The first ring that possessed Curl and the second ring I was stupid enough to give you. They both come from the same place, the shop owned by Derek Sunhammer. We have to get back to Drezen, pay a visit to the master jeweler. Are you with us, Elan? No, we'll stay here, make sure the bodies whose souls were stolen are returned safely to Drezen. Can't leave them unprotected. We find the lost souls, we'll be able to bring all the demons' victims back to life. This will be a strange and sorrowful start to our married life. But we must... I married a crusader, not a city baker. We were never going to have a peaceful life, but we'll get through this together. Aw. That's nice. Well... While you, look after the bodies, I'll look after their possessions. Everyone just collapsed and then demons appeared. Seelah standing with a weapon drawn, her eyes ablaze. Have you seen the bodies in the streets? Bet anything this is doing of our jewelry. Let's go to a shop quickly if you're ready. I'm guessing we're facing the golem now. Yeah. Well, good thing it just exploded. Commander, Seelah, praise Abadar, you're alive. The usually dignified Arsinoe struggles to catch her breath after running, and she nervously clenching her hands. I've received news from other temples. Most disturbing news. What we saw at Elan's and Kiana's wedding has been happening across Mendev. People who bought Derek Sunhammer's jewelry have been dropping to the ground lifeless, with demons emerging from their bodies. The damage done is hard to measure. Demons appeared in 100 locations, and many of them immediately used the turmoil to commit atrocities. Killing, stealing, wrecking wanton destruction. Some were quickly dealt with, cursed jewelry taken from them and the imprisoned souls freed. Most of the demons fled, taking the jewelry containing the souls of their poor victims with them. Derek Sunhammer himself escaped too. The Inquisition of the Church of Iomade is searching for him. We have no leads as yet. Church of Abadar is doing whatever it can. We also suffered losses among both our congregation and our clergy. Such a devious plot, and how skillfully it was executed. As Arsinoe speaks, Seelah's face grows more and more grim. Her hands clench anxiously around her weapon. I saw that scumbag right here, I even talked to him. I didn't suspect a thing. I often get a sickening feeling from traders. Some of them are nasty pieces of work. And the way they rip people off. Got that same feeling from him, but I didn't even think of looking closer. What did Sunhammer want to achieve by doing this? Not clear. He's been the most famous jeweler in Mendev for several years now. He counted many influential personages and relatives among his clients. Nobility, generals, priests, merchants. They, their children, their loved ones are now only lifeless bodies. Their souls stolen away and hidden who knows where. Possibilities for blackmail and sowing blind panic are limitless. Suppose the Inquisition and the Mendevian authorities will try to keep the situation under control, but still extremely dangerous. What's going to happen to the victims of this attack? Well, several large churches in Mendev have taken the victims into their care. The priests will keep their bodies alive and well, but unless the jewelry is found and their souls returned, all these efforts will be for naught. So all this jewelry came with a hidden surprise. Not all of it. The Inquisition combed through everything. Most of what was sold in Sunhammer's shops was perfectly ordinary. The demon jewelry was sold to a select few and always by Sunhammer directly, not through his golems. It's clear that he targeted his victims deliberately. How did no one notice? Magic, Knight Commander. Highly sophisticated magic at that. Jewelry items were well protected and no one detected the demons hiding in them. We assume that Derek Sunhammer not only made the jewelry, but also charmed the items. We must conclude that he's an incredibly powerful and skilled spellcaster. I see. That's all I can tell you. I hope I've been helpful. If it's within your power, help track down Sunhammer and the stolen souls, Commander. Their chaos must be stopped. Seelah sheaths her weapon angrily, sucks in a breath through her teeth, and then she seems to steady herself and looks at you, her eyes bright. Well, what do you know? Looks like we got ourselves tangled up in some demon conspiracy. So glad you came to the wedding with me, and that we managed to find out what happened. Because otherwise Seelah the Dimwit would have come alone, given the bride a ring with a surprise demon inside, and would have failed miserably when she tried to help. Hey, stop blaming yourself. We handled it in the end. That's what matters. How can I not blame myself? It's my favorite thing to do. Fine. It's good we saved someone at least. Can't leave it like this. If anyone has an obligation to find that low-life Sunhammer and return all the stolen souls, it's me. I'll do everything in my power to find him. Something tells me that the demon collaborating scumbag is somewhere here in the Worldwound. Well, no shit. I'll seek help from every quarter. I'll interrogate imprisoned demons and cultists, whatever it takes to get to the truth. Alright, we're in our HQ, and this is the military council meeting. Commander, I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. Counterattack and capture of Karamzadeh Citadel will serve as a vivid demonstration of our increased military strength. But before we set out, I strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, an army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition based on a defensive style of warfare. A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. Demons are bloodthirsty. They're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand. We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack the demon's individual might, but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use it is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, withstand the enemy's blows, and then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That's how the Taldan phalanx won their battles. That's how we will prevail as well. Tell me more about Karamzade's stronghold. Storm's Peak is a mountain fortress built by the demon's minions. Karamzade chose the location of his base of operation wisely. Not only is it well protected, it provides convenient attack routes that threaten all the neighboring territories, including Drezen. They breed the most vicious battle beasts in its depth. The dungeons are always filled with captives, and the cellars are so vast you could feed a demon army of practically any size for years. Okay, if we go for the cavalry, we're gonna get the charge ability. Unit gains a +1 bonus to speed, plus 20% bonus to damage for 1 round. Unit receives a -2 penalty to armor class. Oh, that is the same thing actually for all of them. Saving throw against disease and poison. But this is for all units though. Yeah, let's do a defensive formation. That's for all units. This is infantry, this is cavalry, and this is all units. Let's do it. Combat exercise will begin shortly. A defensive formation will reduce our losses and preserve our troops' strength for the battles to come. Well, I believe the military council has reached a decision on all the necessary reforms. All that's left to put our army to the test, the siege of Storm Peak. The battle will show us the worth of all the work we've done. Captain Odin's voice quivers nervously on these last words, and for an instant his mask of composure cracks. Seeing you take notice, he shoots you a look of warning that says not now. Okay, so that was this meeting. Is there anything else we can do here? Doesn't look like it. And that's going to conclude another episode. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along. And we'll see you in the next video.